His ass is hanging out as he makes a break up field. Stepping back. Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Cameron Munster's now putting his balls in Nick Meaney's face.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Wasted World of Sports, ahoy! How is everybody doing? Welcome back, Sharks vs Roosters, the first elimination final. I hope you're all as excited as I am. Sharks supporter, of course. I've changed up the colour of the bandana for tonight. Rocking the sky blue for the Sharkies. Welcome along there, Jason Hamilton, ahoy. Emilio, what team is leading? Emilio? I'm not taking the piss. I'm just letting you know the game doesn't start for 20 more minutes. Or 10 more minutes, sorry. 10 more minutes. So nobody's technically leading yet. Uno, ahoy there, mate. Up the Sharkies. Metal Horns. UFC Only Fams, ahoy there, mate. How are you doing? UFC Only Fams was... Oh, sorry. By the way, I would like to introduce Dougie.
Howdy.
Dougie's here. Dougie, my best mate from high school. I was also the best man in his wedding. And he's joining me tonight for a jolly good punt. Speaking of punts, this is one of what I've got going on. Teddy Tedesco, Billy Smith, Jesse Ramian, Ronaldo Mulatalo. 4-leg multi. I've also got a 3-leg and a 5-leg going on, but this is the one that I'm pushing for. This is the one that I'm promoting. 2 try scorers each. Let's make it happen. Jason Hamilton says it's Cheech and Chong 2023. That's not bad. I'll take that. Remember when we once got called back in the day Beavis and Butthead without the humor? Do you remember that?
I actually find that more funny than insulting.
Oh, absolutely. It was meant to be disrespectful, but we found it quite hilarious. Uno, All Blacks did pitiful against France. They certainly did. Before we get too far into the pre-game on this one, just a very special shout-out to our Wasted World of Sports All-Stars members, one of which has just appeared in the chat room. Vobsy, ahoy there, mate. James Jason Bourne, Justo the Orchestrator, Who's Your Caddy, Will, Kelly, Mr. Ed's Dead, The Knee Crumbler, Gamer Mel, Robert M, Shack of Hearts, Far C, Aussie Mozzie, Obi, Vobsy, Arcane Angel, and Andrew O'Grady. Captain Redbeard, thank you very much. Your support, as always, not expected, but very much appreciated. So cheers to each and every one of you. Vobsy's gone. Sharks 13 plus. The Chooks are crap. Holy hell, what's going on out there? Something's happened out there. Well, Vobsy, the Sharks have been pretty crap as well. This is a really, really interesting game, this one, because both teams have been far from convincing all season long. Now they're coming up against each other in the finals. This could, I suppose, go absolutely either way. But I've got to say, I'm leaning towards the Roosters tonight. I'm a Shark supporter, but I have absolutely zero faith in my team, as always. Fobsy's only saying Sharks 13 plus so as not to jinx his beloved Roosters. Fair enough, mate, fair enough. So yes, we've got a big 4-leg multi coming up on this one. James Tedesco, Billy Smith, Jesse Ramian, Ronaldo Mulatalo. I've also gone. Uno says Sharks have home ground advantage, right? PointsBet Stadium. Yes, but that doesn't seem to matter. Remember, the Sharks had home ground advantage in week 1 of the finals last year against the Cowboys, and they lost that one. So I don't think home ground advantage. Craig Fitzgibbon actually has a 0% winning rate as a head coach in finals footy. 0%, Doug. Zero. He hasn't won a game yet. I mean, you would like to think that changes at some point, but I can't picture it tonight. The Roosters are starting to come into some degree of form. They did limp into the finals. Yeah, they did limp into the finals.
Ah,
Ed Vogel says Craig is new to coaching. No, well, it's his second season now. Game ML, ahoy. It's his second season now. At some point, whilst that's still relatively new, at some point, it can't be an excuse anymore. And yes, new to head coaching, sorry. New to head coaching. He was the Roosters assistant for years. So hopefully, if anybody's going to know the Roosters inside and out, it'll be their former assistant coach. But then again, it could also go the other way because he's now coaching the Sharks, assistant to the Roosters coach. So Trent Robertson's going to know a thing or two about how Fitzy will approach head coaching. I mean, I'm sure that's where he served his apprenticeship. He's got to know a thing or two about what might be coming. Dan Jam, ahoy there, mate. How are you doing? Good morning for you. Good evening for us. 7:45 p.m. But it's all right, Dan Jam. I will be joining you bright and early my time. 1:15 a.m. Wallabies versus Georgia. Why is that funny?
oh, just the fact you're up about that hour.
Of course I'm up at that hour. Mind you, I'm usually out, but... Final scores prediction, says Ed Vogel. I will say Roosters...
10.
Roosters 10 and Sharks 4. No, Roosters 26, Sharks 12. That'll be my final prediction. 12, Jesse Ramian, Ronaldo Mulitalo, try scorers for the Roosters. Tedesco and Billy Smith, and who cares? Once I get those two.
Roosters 2,
Although-
Sharks 38.
Although, yeah, see, what's happening there is Vobsy's a Rooster supporter, so he's trying not to jinx the game for his team.
Oh, does that work normally?
No. Robert M, I thought you'd go with Sharks 13 plus, Dan. No, absolutely no. I have given the Sharks no chance. I wrote them off this season quite some time ago, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought about halfway through that they were done and dusted. So I've thrown one of these bets over your way. Dougie, which one did I send your way?
The 5, what was that?
Dan predicted Roosters won the final this season too. Huh? Dan predicted Roosters won the final this season too. Jason Hamilton says 2 even enough teams, Australia and Georgia. Australia might be able to get the sensation of victory for a change.
That's yours.
Okay, so we've gone... Oh, did you go for that one?
No, I didn't. I just saved the link you sent me.
Right, yeah. No, I know what mine is.
Oh.
I was asking which one you went for.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me...
I just want to hear you say the names.
Oh, okay. All right,
Sorry, by the way, Doug, my mate here, doesn't follow this at all.
apologies in advance, everyone.
He has no idea. And I mean, I struggle with some of the names sometimes too, but...
Yeah, we had a chat earlier, and let me put it this way, a lot of them sound food-related.
Fiji is looking dangerous, though. Watch out, Eddie Fiji, with some big injury concerns, though. Justo the Orchestrator, ahoy there, mate. How are you doing? Nice to see all those badges there in the chat room.
I've got to log in my password.
Oh, God.
Can't remember what I set it to.
Yeah, Ed Fiji with some serious injury concerns. I would be a little bit worried for Fiji. A couple of big outs. Here come the Roosters out onto PointsBet Stadium. We are so close to kickoff now, just a couple of minutes away. Sam Walker, look for a big game from him.
Turns out I don't know the password I just said 5 minutes ago. Also,
It's all good. I think it was, I think you had Billy Smith, Joey Swally, Jesse Ramian, and Ronaldo Mulatalo.
I see ramen.
Here come the Sharks, the home team. Honestly, I love my Sharkies. We have the best cheerleaders as well. Jason Hamilton says, geez, boys, you are advocates for the big vices in life, gambling and alcohol. Let's hope no Karens are here tonight. Definitely no Karens show up on these streams, and if they do, well, we have a bit of fun with them.
I was going to say, is it good that they're sponsored by a courier company that often sucks?
Well, the team sucks. What's the courier company?
Animax or whatever.
Oh, Aramex.
Yeah, that's it.
Aramex.
Yeah, there used to be another company that no one liked.
Right.
I'm sorry you weren't there for it.
Well, do you also love, as somebody who doesn't follow this at all, do you also love the fact that the Sydney Roosters are sponsored by Steggles?
You know what? That's so ironic. It's actually awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for someone to be sponsored by Lilydale.
The Canberra Raiders used to be sponsored by Canberra Milk. Actually, they might still be.
You know what? That makes more sense than Aramax.
There you go. Robert M. has heard of the courier company.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
We are underway here, Roosters, with first use of it. Elimination final number 1. The loser leaves town tonight. Jason Hamilton says Aramex are the worst here.
If you look up Google reviews, they're actually not much better here.
There we go. Stay away from Aramex. It makes sense that they would...
no, I'm just trying to think who they took over.
The MMA Soiru. Ahoy there, mates. Go Sean Strickland tomorrow as the Roosters bring this out of territory. Solid defense so far from the Sharks. These finals, they're always intense to start with, aren't they? You wouldn't know, so I'm telling you.
Oh, no, I appreciate that.
The Roosters get through their first set. The kick is, he's made a mess of it at the back. Ronaldo Mulatalo. What a mistake. What a great big goof. T-shirt available now.
Isn't Zambero, is that a burger shop? Burger place? No.
Is it a Mexican place? Mexican place, yeah. I love how all your attention is on the sponsors. They would be loving that. They would be loving that feedback.
That's all I understand currently, so there we go.
All the sponsors are tuned into the stream right now going, it actually does pay off. Nice.
Doug really loves Zambero and Steggles and Westpac and Telstra.
The Sharks, one touch of the footy, one mistake, and here's a chance for the Roosters. Nice and early, and we get a good look at Swelly, his undies.
What's the go with that?
It's blue leopard print. Very, very sensual. Billy Smith, there's one of our try scorers, 10 metres out from the line. Sam Walker organising the troops. 10 out from the line. To the right-hand side they go. Tedesco links up with Manu. Manu steps back inside, and Joey Manu goes over, but we've got something to look at here. It's gone up as no try. I think we've got some obstruction play to look at. What a dream start this would be for the Roosters, though. Keep an eye on that lead runner. Wong has just gone straight into Braden Trindle. And that will be no try. This will be a penalty to the Sharks. Wong just got that a little bit wrong.
You were dying to say that, weren't you?
I was. I was just, all season long.
Oh, I really want a Kia right now.
Sharks off the hook. First Mac sponsor the Broncos, apparently.
First Mac?
I don't know. Is that a bank? No, that's not a bank. I would have heard of it.
Macos? No? First Mac. I'm going to Google that in a second. So I'll Google that right now.
The Sharks survive an early scare. That would have been a dream start for the Roosters. Oh, it is a bank. Oh, God.
Oh, it is a bank.
It's a bank in Brisbane.
How long have we lived here and not known that?
I didn't know that. I'm like, First Mac. First Mac? Oh. I've never heard of such a thing.
Did I have a good home loan rate at the moment?
The offload to Hines. I don't think that's related to our
No,
current
I don't think
conversation.
so. I think that's something else.
Fifth and last, Trindle puts it high. How's the kick, Chase? That's a decent kick. That's probably one of the Sharks' best fifth tackle kicks all season long.
Oh.
Aramex was Fastways.
Yes, that's it. Fastway. That's right. Thank you.
Cheers, Jason Hamilton. We'll drink to that.
Yes.
Well, but we'll drink to anything. Kind of what we do. The Sharks, what a let-off that was for them early in this game. Big defense now, keeping the Roosters down in their own half. Another rock-solid hit there, Wade Graham. Wade Graham actually captaining the team tonight.
Oh.
Charge down! They're offside there, the Roosters, and Trindle dives on the loose ball. And then Joey Manu does some wrestling on him on the ground.
I thought that was...
He went for the pin.
I thought he just wanted a hug.
UFC Only Fam says, Daddy Cash, have you been to Noosa? Oh, quite a many time. The amount of good-looking women there is unreal.
Have you seen how much stuff costs at Noosa? Jesus.
No, I pretty much just hung in the penthouse.
So Betty's Burgers, you got to remortgage the house.
Really?
Oh, maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but if...
That's all right. We're all about exaggeration here.
But Noosa is nice.
Brayley from dummy half. The Sharks attack down that blind side. They love that. Connor Tracy inside the 20-metre line on tackle 4 it is. Now they go back to the blind side. They've got numbers out here, but the double pump from the quarter. Fifth and last, Sharks. 10 out from the line. Hines with the crossfield kick. It's placed perfectly for Mulatalo, and the Roosters make the knock on at the back. The Sharks have started not too bad. Well, they started terribly. Mulatalo dropping the ball on his first touch, but they're just easing on into this contest now. Jason Hamilton, Pappenhausen got absolutely broken once again last night. It really wasn't good. Play was stopped for so long. The stretcher came out, or the medicart, and off he went. Ryan Pappenhausen, he'd only just come back to, the poor fella. Sharks from the scrum. Connor Tracy steps. He's a metre short here. Connor Tracy almost slid over. Crash ball for McInnes. Cam McInnes gets the ball over the line. Has he got it down? It's going up as no try. I think he's been held up. Cam McInnes, he doesn't look confident.
Is this the tone for tonight?
Oh, this could be closer than we realise. Has he got that down? Cam McInnes. He's got his own arms under the ball, and there are multiple Roosters' arms under there. It's gone up as no try. I think it's going to be very difficult to overrule this, but the Sharks on tackle 1 will retain possession, although this angle could show it. There's got to be a part of the ball that's hit the grass there, but it's gone up as no try. This will be hard to overturn. Your head is kind of getting chopped off there, you tall bastard.
This is going to hurt if I do this tonight.
It's all right. I mean, I don't mind if you don't.
No, I don't. I don't follow footy, so I probably should.
What they actually do in broadcasting, I'm not sure if you're aware. In the wrestling, in the WWE, they've got this really, really like 6 foot plus, like you, announcer. They've got this, and you know how Vince McMahon hates if the announcers are taller than the wrestlers, so he actually has to stand spread-legged.
You're kidding?
No.
All right, I'm going to try that right quick.
You might find that a little bit more comfy. That's all I'm saying.
Hang on, but I'm out of shot. Hang on.
Yeah, you might find that a wee bit more comfortable.
If anyone looks at me, though, it's going to be like,
why is he exercising in the background?
Yeah, hang on. Maybe I'll do some star jumps or something.
And the Sharks, in amongst all of that, the Sharks have knocked the ball on. Sione Katoa claiming an illegal strip. And the goal line defense of the Roosters holds up. Both teams, they've had their opportunities to start this game. Both teams failing to fire. Although I'd say maybe just the Roosters ever so slightly have the edge at the moment. We've doubled.
Oh, fantastic.
Jason Hamilton says, don't get on your knees, as that's how rumours start. Especially when the camera doesn't go down that low, so nobody knows what you're up to.
Well, it looks silly right now. That's about
Is it more comfortable, though?
Well, it kind of is, to be honest.
Yeah. There you go. I bet you didn't know that before tonight. Oh, busting through his Wong, gets the offload. There goes Joey Manu. He puts Swalihi in space, steps inside.
Oh, if his teammate went in the way.
Bumps off Manu. Fifth and last, Roosters, 25 out. Keary puts the ball high. Pressure on Katoa here. Katoa's up and takes it well in the face of the oncoming defence. That is a great take of the back by Katoa.
Is that a pigtail?
Yeah, he's got quite the epic rat's tail going on at the back.
Well, at least that's not another.
I think it's though. In fairness, it's more a cultural thing because look, old mate's got one too.
That's what I was thinking. Way better than the mullet though.
So I don't want to be offensive and call it a rat's tail because it's probably not.
What do I call a pig's tail? Is that more offensive?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, sorry. I'm not meaning that.
UFC Only Fam says, Daddy Cash, have you ever considered quitting alcohol? No. You know the Bender robot from Futurama?
Wouldn't be much I could make.
That'd be me if that ever happened. Yeah.
What,
I couldn't function. Yeah.
Live in a shoebox.
Yeah, couldn't. No, I'm saying. Remember that episode of Futurama where? Do you watch Futurama?
I do.
Yeah.
But which?
The episode where Bender went off the juice.
Oh yes, yeah. I do remember that.
And he was a complete wreck.
Yeah.
I'm saying that would be me.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the weekend.
My weekends go for a very long time, though.
And there's games during the week, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, there will be now for the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roosters back on the attack. Tackle 5. 20 out from the Sharks line. Carey organising the troops. It's going to be a crossfield kick.
Oh.
It's not deep enough.
Oh, did it hit?
It pops back here for the Roosters. It opens up for Butcher.
Oh.
Butcher nearly gets to the line. But the Sharks just hold on. They are trapped down their own end now. Cronulla. Connor Tracy trying to get something going. Hines just shuffling it on. There won't be anything too extravagant here. We've got no legs of the multi yet.
Oh, I can't feel my legs anymore doing that.
Uh-oh. There we go. He's up. The Sharks kick early. Trindle looking for space in behind Tedesco. Tedesco goes back and takes it on the full. He needs a chair. Do you want that stool? Would you be more comfortable on that?
Hang on, let's give that a go.
Would you be more comfortable on that?
I could be.
Good call, Robert M. Look at that. Robert M's looking out for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
He needs a chair, the poor bugger. There you go. You try that. We've got an error here from the Roosters.
Oh, look at that. I look shorter now.
Yeah.
There we go.
SS Storm. I love that. Like that's your sitting height, though. That's your sitting height, and
does this go high? Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there we go. Same height-ish.
SS Storm fam, how are you doing, mate? The MMA Soiru says All Blacks lost. I know how you feel, Doug. I'm the same height. There you go. Are you a 6 foot plus bugger too, Robert M?
I think everyone is these days. Size 12, 13. Oh, it's more common now.
What are you suggesting?
I'm saying we're all tall, lanky bastards these days. You know, you're not. So
are you suggesting that my measly 5'10" is not up to scratch?
No, I'm just saying it's a nice change. Because you're always the one getting the stuff off the fridge top. Oh, Doug, can you get this for me?
It's all right. I'm just mucking around. Nico Hines in front of the post here. Tackle 4. Sharks ball. Trindle. Sofa runs back in field. looking for the offload. Can't get it away. Fifth and last. They stay on this left-hand side. Cut out pass is topped down by the Roosters. Oh, it was on for all money there. Wade Graham was over the line, untouched. There you go, Robin M, 6'3". He's bigger than you. Oh, hang on. How tall are you?
I think I'm 6'2", like...
Yeah, 6'2", and
I think I'm
almost.
Like,
we're going...
call it a bee's dick short of 6'3".
Don't say that on the...
Sorry.
It's all right.
I'll censor myself.
Say a hair of a bee's nut.
Okay. I'm new to this. A very small...
It's all right. You should hear some of the stuff Michelle says on here. My God.
Well, I would say...
that was nothing.
No, this is all that's it.
Am I right, chat room? Am I right? That was nothing comparatively. I'm just ribbing him. Sharks with the pressure. Tackle 2. Another 6 again.
You're like, Doug, it's like, Doug, that's a no-no word. That's a no-no word. Was it a South Park reference?
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
That's a no-no word.
We love our South Park references. Hines on the short side. Well, on the right-hand side, he's got some extravagant underwear on too, Nico Hines. Flat pass to Rudolph. Talking about Michelle.
Ah.
Hines again, stepping back in field.
See, I don't understand this enough to bond with the player.
Plus she screams, and it's endearing and painful at the same time. Fifth and last. Trindle puts the kick in behind. Loose ball. The Sharks dive on it, but have the Roosters got to it first. That's Jesse Ramian. That's one of our boys, Dougie.
Oh, yes.
It's going up as no try.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think he scored it. I think the Roosters got hands on it first.
Oh, are they going to do this thing again?
Yes, they are. We are looking at the review.
I thought they only did that at cricket.
It's gone up as no try. But Tedesco, look at that. Tedesco gets there first.
Tabasco.
Tedesco. No, not Tabasco. Tedesco gets there first.
I told you it all seems food related to me.
Jesse Ramian, so close to a try. How close?
A very small fraction.
Hair of a bee's nut.
No, I'm just going to keep it clean.
He's not going to say anything anymore.
All squeaky clean.
I've scared him. It is a goal line dropout. Carey, it's not long, it's not short, it's just down to the 35. And now Sofa Talakai. Oh, it's not Talakai. Is that Nikra? Who is that? Or is that Royce Hunt? I can't see. 15. That is
Royce Hunt.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Jeez, did I just realise something? Wow. Cool.
Yeah, you spotted that before I did.
Yeah,
Good job.
I just looked for 15 and right there.
Well, that was my idea as well. It's
awesome.
Didn't quite pick up on it. Toby Rudolph. A metre out from the line on tackle 4. This is a lot of pressure.
Oh.
Crash ball, Nikra. He's close. I've got to say, I don't want to jinx it, but the Sharks are up for this. Hines with the cutout pass, and Katoa will run around and plant it down beside the post. Nico Hines, that pass was on the money.
Was he on the list?
No.
Oh. Apologies.
Nico Hines, that was pinpoint accurate. Over the top of Poga. And Katoa runs around and plants it down beside the post for the Sharks' first try. Do I have Katoa in any of my multis? Because I've got a few going.
How many multis did you get?
3.
3.
I've got a 3-leg, a 4-leg, and a 5-leg.
Yeah.
And I bet you I don't have Katoa in a single one of them. No, I don't.
I'm glad I only put $5 down on this.
Not a single Sione Katoa anywhere to be found on my multis.
What happened here?
Nico Hines has floated that pass, a harbour bridge pass we call that, Dougie, because it loops up over the player.
Oh, and it looks majestic.
And it looked very it looks majestic when they get it right.
I said that makes sense.
And he got that very right. Bang on the chest.
And even like the hair thing. I'm not going to call it because
yeah, just the hair thing.
the hair thing looks so
we think
cool
it's
with it.
we think it's a cultural thing and
Yeah,
don't want to
so-
cause offence.
It's cool.
Maybe someone in the chat room can
Clarify that.
yeah. Oh, that's a terrible kick at goal by Braden Trindle. Oh, they should have let Talakai take it. That was an absolute gift. 2 points gone begging there for the Sharks. Why is Trindle taking the goal kicks anyway? That's weird.
How does that work? Do they just draw straws or something? Or
Well, usually your best kicker in the team takes
Yeah.
the shots at goals.
because it's a more strategic game?
I'm going on a limb and saying he's not the best kicker in the team. Well, there's 2 points gone absolutely begging for the Sharks. Roosters get us back underway. Trindle, the goof. What a goof. T-shirt available now.
What's the website, Dan?
poptillyoudrop.com.au. The official merchandise home of Wasted World of Sports. I should get into voiceovers for advertising, eh?
You so should.
That's what I should do.
You so should.
Sharks through the hands now. Expansive play on tackle 2. Talakai's fallen over his own feet. He was helped to the ground, but geez, some good athleticism there from the big fella to just keep rolling. Army roll and gets back up. Goes again. SS Stormfam says if the Sharks win, they play my team in Melbourne. Yes, indeed, they do. 2016 Grand Final rematch. Fifth and last here for the Sharks. Hines puts it high into the corner. And Tedesco, solid as ever at the back. His shirt's a little short, but he's solid as ever at the back.
Isn't that so all the girls love it?
Oh, trust me, some of the boys love it too.
Well, nothing wrong with that, Dan. Nothing wrong with that.
To each their own, right?
Yeah.
Teddy Bear Tedesco.
You mean Tabasco?
That's his name from now on, Tabasco. Oh, it's loose here for the Roosters. This is scrappy. It's gone backwards, but they've lost some territory. That could easily have been called a knock on. You see those called. Hines putting pressure on Walker at the back. And the Sharks, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a tad excited because the Sharks seem to be well up for this one. I mean, it can all go pear-shaped pretty quickly for the Sharks. We all know this. We've seen enough Cronulla games over the past couple of years to know that it can go very quickly pear-shaped. Can fall apart in a matter of minutes. Oh, I'm resisting the urge at the moment, Vopsy. I'm resisting the urge. Thoughts on Talakai? Hang on, Trindle dummies, goes on his own. He's caught 2 meters short. But he's taken. Take the 2. Take the 2. T-shirt available. Oh, Wade Graham's calling for the 2. But don't let Trindle take the kick. He sucks.
Sorry, Dan, I didn't quite get that website before. What was that website?
poptillyoudrop.com.au, the official merchandise home of Wasted World of Sports.
I know this can sound really weird, but I really wanted to announce shopping stuff at Light Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, shoppers. Welcome to Maya. We have a 2-for-1 offer on some pants today. Lovely. I don't know why. I thought it'd just be funny to do.
Jason Hamilton says, so does that mean you both will be doing shots tonight?
No, not me.
No, he's got to drive.
More Coke than anything else in this one.
Stop it, Will. What did Will do? Hang on, I've got to scroll up. Oh, Trindle the clown is all he said.
It kind of is for voiceovers.
Dan does not need to get excited.
You know, I can't look at that jersey without seeing Steggles.
It stands out now that I've pointed it out, right?
I wouldn't even thought of that till you brought it up.
Mm-hmm. Nico Hines is back in the back in the kicking duties, and look at that. He kicks the 2, makes up for the misconversion of Braden Trindle. Just got to make sure that we're actually up to the live feed. It has a tendency to buffer and fall behind, you know?
But we didn't notice it, though.
Oh, no. I just make sure every now and then that we're up there.
Yeah, no.
That's all.
I thought there was a bit of pyro there before. That's very pro wrestling of them.
Yeah, there's pyro at the games these days.
Is there just someone with the button going, okay, press it when there's a try?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a similar setup to this.
Oh, yeah.
It's just mine doesn't have pyro. For obvious reasons.
Or maybe you can
Maybe I could work on that. I could have like a little...
Could you imagine pyro in there?
I could have like a little thing in the back. Just one of the... Yeah. Oh, dear God. Sharks through the hands again. Do we, Shark supporters, dare to believe? It's dangerous when we start to believe. Jason Hamilton says, geez, will you, you aggressive brute, slow down on the highly offensive insults. Exactly. I mean, I don't know what happened, but UFC Only Fam says, so when did you two meet then? In high school. I used to save him from getting beaten up.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah. Big Dan had come in and rescue him, getting beaten up by little kids.
And then we started talking about wrestling, and then the rest was kind of history.
Mm-hmm. Did you actually watch wrestling, or did you overhear us talking about it, and then you went and watched it and went, oh, you know what? I checked that out. It was actually pretty good.
Just to fill in the viewers. You know, my parents didn't have sport channels, and we had like very early pay TV. And for some reason, WCW was on a movie network for some... TNT for some weird reason. So just because everyone kept talking about it, I was like, what is this wrestling thing? And then that was the only channel I had access to, really, for that. And then that's how that started.
Yep, the rest of us were into Vince McMahon's WWF at the time.
And I didn't have that channel.
Didn't have that channel. Parents didn't want to fork out for it.
No, I just take what I got at that point.
Here go the Sharks again. Sorry to scream over the top of you. I didn't see anything happen, Will. I was just mucking around. I didn't see anything at all untoward in the chat room all night long. I've not seen anything at all untoward, so I don't know what's going on. Fifth and last as Hines dinks it in over the top. Space here for the Roosters. Bumping off Connor Tracy. Billy Smith. Emilio says, come on, Roosters. And there's actually a rooster emoji. That's fantastic.
That looks pretty close to the logo.
Manu now shrugs off the first tackle. The Sharks just starting to fall off their first up tackles now. Getting a bit warm, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it?
I was about to grab a jumper.
Oh, Jesus, really?
No, not quite that bad yet. It
Okay.
was when I was sitting on that other
Yeah. Well, it's blowing right on the back of you.
Yeah,
it's blowing right on the back of your head from there. Penalty Roosters. Inside the 10 metres here, the Sharks. Indonesia. Nice. Bursaleng. I know how to say cheers in Indonesian.
Hang on, what's good morning again? I learned it in school.
Selamat siang is one. That might be afternoon, though.
I know how to count to 3. Uno, duo. No, I can only count to 2.
I know how to... Hang on, Sam Walker puts it through the hands. Here, space. Billy Smith tries to get out to... I remember this one. Nama saya Dan Intox. Saya tinggal di Brisbane, Australia. Yes! Bursaleng.
You so paid attention at school with that.
Yes, I did.
Well done.
And you know what else I remember? Ayo! Let's go. The Roosters tap it on, and this goes over the side. I love Indonesia. I would love to visit Indonesia.
I think it'd be cool. I think you'd have
I would just be... I mean, that's all I know how to say. Yeah. I would just be walking around going, Nama saya Dan, saya tinggal di Brisbane, Australia. Bursaleng, Bursaleng, ayo, ayo.
All I heard is you have to be careful about taxi drivers.
Right.
Because there's like rogue ones and real ones. And
what about shirt lifters?
They're probably them too, but you just got to watch a few.
Sorry, I've been watching Reg Reagan.
French word for losers. Anyone guess what it is? Is it Little Loser?
I feel like we're being set up here.
I think we're being massively set up. It's probably just got one of those squiggles on one of the words.
SS Stormfam says if the Roosters keep playing like this, they will get eliminated. Well, that is the stakes for tonight's game. Loser is done, Dougie. Loser is done.
What is?
This game. This is the elimination final.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The team that wins advances. The team that loses are done for the year. Same tomorrow for Emma's Canberra Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Elimination final against the Newcastle Knights. Did you know I was born in Newcastle?
I did, actually.
Yeah, I thought so. We've known each other not long enough.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to ask too much. So, it's like going, oh,
We know just enough about each other.
Yeah. Like, grown up here my whole life. Very boring.
13. Sorry. We finished?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's the same.
I thought I just cut you off.
No.
Roosters up towards halfway here on tackle 4. Very low scoring game thus far. 13 minutes to go till the halftime break. Tedesco into a little bit of space. He's stepping, he's weaving, he's jinking, he's jiving. And he's taken down on tackle 5. 30 out from the line. Roosters go down the left-hand side. The kick through from Billy Smith is taken at the back. Tracy in perfect position is then crunched in the follow-up tackle. Lindsay Collins. What a hit. Oh, that's a high shot, and this will be a penalty to the Sharks. No. The Sharks pinned down. The Roosters have just gone up a gear here. Defensively. Talakai takes them on. What a big unit. He should be playing in the forwards. Somebody asked me that earlier in the chat room, how I feel about Talakai in the centres. He's a forward, and that's where he should be playing. Second row or prop, I don't care. Just put him in the forwards. Rumbling it up all game. Fifth and last, Hines is forced to kick from his own 20-metre line. It's straight down the gullet of Tedesco, and Tedesco brings it back to halfway. Great field position here for the Roosters, the Steggles Roosters.
Hang on, did I see a red Rooster logo on them as well?
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
On their shorts there.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Steggles and Red Rooster for the Sydney Roosters. It's a match made in heaven.
That makes more sense.
Sponsorship heaven.
Than a courier company.
Oh, holding it up and now a penalty for an obstruction. The Roosters are just getting it a little bit wrong in their attacking lines. Another obstruction. Victor Radley this time just held it up a little bit too long. Yes, he needed to surrender there, Victor Radley.
Wouldn't it make sense if the Sharks were sponsored by Underwater World or something?
Not really, because isn't Underwater World up in Maroochydore? And the Sharks
sorry, that makes no sense.
That makes no sense at all.
But it makes more sense on a courier company. It's all over Australia.
It makes sense from the standpoint of it connects with their team name, but it makes absolutely no sense in
is Steggles based
location.
In Newcastle?
Who cares? They're not from Newcastle.
Zero research. Zero.
It's the Sydney Roosters.
Sorry,
I'm sure Steggles probably have a factory in. Jason Bourne, what a comment! Michelle had a makeover. Walnut Hills, welcome back. Michelle had a makeover. A sex change. And
there's nothing wrong with that.
And she lost the loud gruffness in her voice. Because you're very soft-spoken. You're a very soft-spoken.
Am I really?
You're a very soft-spoken man. Yeah.
Not me. Because I can yell out car windows.
I know that you can sing Johnny Cash "Hurt" out the window as well.
And butcher it. Yep.
Captain's challenge here for the Sharks. I don't really know why. Oh, it's hit his shin is what they're trying to... Maybe that's what they're suggesting here. He hasn't actually touched it with his hands. It's off his shin. Yes, the Illawarra Steelers used to be sponsored by BHP.
That is just so brilliant.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Inconclusive. Hey, here's a question for the chat room. It seems to me like we're seeing a lot of challenge inconclusive. Is this just a cop-out? Are they just taking the easy road out here, the bunker? Just going, you know what? I don't want to be responsible for making the call. Let's just say inconclusive and get on with the game.
A hard-earned index.
The Dolphins are sponsored by John West. No, they're not.
Are they really?
No.
I think we need to double-check that.
Not their major. Their major sponsor is Kings. Please tell me they are. Please tell me that John West are on there somewhere.
Please, that'd be amazing.
I haven't noticed it myself. Surely not. Surely not. Who are you talking to?
Sorry.
Oh, is that the wifey?
Yeah, just saying how good this stream is.
Nice. Fifth and last here for the Roosters. Putting the kick through. Mulatalo holds onto it this time. Salam dari Indonesia. My bro, thanks for the live. Bersalang, my friend. The little ones off in La La Land.
La La Land, yeah. Peaceful La La Land.
Very nice. How old is he now?
14 months.
14 months. Oh, spilt ball! Roosters come away with it. Here's Joey Manu. Flick pass out to Swalihi. One-on-one, Swalihi is always going to win that battle. One-on-one, Joey Swalihi against Nico Hines. It's no contest. Swalihi is in some of our multis.
I was going to say, was he part of that? Please tell me he was on mine.
He's on one of mine at least.
Please tell me it's on mine.
Swalihi is in at least one of my multis, not the main one that I've got on screen.
Okay.
Here we go. That's a loose carry. Oh, are we looking at... It's the cheese. It's the cheese. If this were Victor Radley, guaranteed penalty. But it's the cheese. Might not be.
What's that nickname for?
The cheese? Why is he called the cheese? Does anyone know? Because his name's Brendan Smith. Maybe because he's built like a block of cheese. Look at him.
Yeah, but it depends what kind of cheese. 333, talking cheddar.
I've not gone into it that much. Does anyone know? I've really not investigated it.
It looks like a block of cheese. You're like, all right. I don't know how anyone can look like a cheese wheel, but
UFC OnlyFans says I thought it was a solid joke. What? What have I missed?
Because
Did I miss UFC? Oh, because he smells.
Oh, he was joking about John West. Someone needs to get on that though. Because that'd be so cool.
It'd be great if it was.
Yeah.
This is going to be no try. The Roosters, the Sharks are off the hook again. Did you want another one?
Yeah, I love a tiny one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he loves cheese. Well, who doesn't?
Okay, for the chat, what's your favourite cheese?
Oh, the John West thing you were joking about.
Yeah. What's your favourite cheese, guys?
I'm just waiting for someone in the chat room to say.
I was like, double brie, triple brie.
Manu. Old English, yes.
Oh, yeah, Old English, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Old English is fantastic, yes.
Yeah, it is actually. It's got that bite to it.
Stephanie, stay funny, Steph. Ahoy there. Oops, that's the wrong lid. Okay, that's not going to work.
All right, cool.
Stephanie, stay funny, Steph, my good friend there in the chat. I'd like to introduce you to my best friend from high school, DJ
Douglas.
Yeah, DJ Douglas.
I actually have turntables now, so that's somewhat legit.
That's right, you do.
I do, but it took me 20 years to get them.
Do you ever talk to Toddy about it?
Yeah, he was my main influence. To get on the bandwagon.
A little bit scrappy here from the Roosters. Manu just gets... Oh, he tried to get his hand out of the way. Has he touched it, or was it knocked on by Swaley here? It looks like it's knocked on here by Swalehi.
What's the others?
By the way, Steph, he's actually sitting down beside me right now. That's how tall he is.
Yeah.
He's so tall.
Yeah.
He's actually sitting down beside me.
Yeah, but not for 2023. There's people like at work when I see people taller, like tall people don't bend up like that with their tall people problem.
Yeah, whenever I get Subway, it's always Old English. Ask him to stand up. All right.
You don't have to ask me.
All right, up you go.
Hang on.
Up you go. You don't need to move that.
No, just move that for full.
Look at this.
That's
Look
me
at this
standing up
guy.
straight.
Look at this guy.
Actually, that feels so much better. I might just be out of shot for half a bit.
How are you up there, sir?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, peasant. There's taller people these days. It must be the fluoride in the water or something. We'll have good teeth, though.
Oh, here's a penalty to the Roosters. 7 minutes to go till half-time.
Oh, what is that?
What the hell is that?
I feel like I need...
I don't even know if I can pronounce that.
No, is that imported or something?
Kasu Matsu.
So you're short, Dan. No, he's definitely not short.
No, I'm 5'10". He's just like...
It's tall and
monstrous.
Then taller, basically.
6.5 to go till the halftime break.
Broncos did okay, did they?
Yeah, they did actually. Yeah, credit where credit's due.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I like to piss on them because it's kind of funny, but they did it. They did all right. They went well.
Well, so they're not your home team, are they? Really?
Dan is 5'2", nearly the same height as Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is a funny dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, what's that show he's in? Always Sunny.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I thought I'd hate him in that, but I don't mind it. Did you ever watch Twins? The movie Twins?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I need to watch that again. I forgot all about it.
Huh?
Both our babies are asleep.
Yeah, mine's a fur baby. I don't have time or desire for human child.
Both poo. It's true.
Oh, it's very true.
And quite frequently.
That's true as well. Lovely conversation.
Lovely.
Hines through the hands out to Katoa again. Katoa looking for a double. Stepping in field. Still going Sione Katoa. Fifth and last for the Sharks. 10 out from the line. Our multi's not looking good, Doug, I've got to say.
Well, that's why I put $5 on.
Crossfield kick is taken down. Joey Manu. The Roosters' saviour once again. Joey. Oh, Keary was not ready for that ball. Luke Keary was not ready for that pass. And they've nearly made a complete mess of that, the Roosters. I don't think Mel is here, Steph. Is she okay? Maybe she, maybe we should say, oh, God, what's happened here? Oh, the cheese is hurt. The cheese is badly hurt.
Oh, it's got to be a play on
words. Oh, cheese, Brandon, I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying.
Cheese
the cheese.
Bad. I don't know. Turned into blue cheese. I don't know.
Oh, wow. This is... we have seen some injuries this weekend. Gamer Mel, ahoy there. Gamer Mel. Oh, yes. He's got his ankle caught awkwardly there. He's been platted. The Winchesters, ahoy there.
Actually, a bit
that just reminds me of Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
Let's
really
go to the Winchester. To the Winchester.
You know, just as we see the Red Rooster logo on the shorts there. I went to Red Rooster the other day and they were having a staff Christmas party. Like, this was last year, sorry. But,
okay.
But I was like, how weird
Did you just say the other day?
Yeah, I did.
And now you've gone, this was last year, by the way.
Since having a child, it's all a blur. But, I mean, that's weird, right? You go to the counter and there's like, you know, ho, 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 and all this other stuff going on. A bit weird.
I'm trying to figure out who the Winchesters is.
Winchester.
It's one of my moderators that's changed their name, and I obviously don't have the time right now to just simply click on it and find out who it is.
And look at the history and go.
Yeah,
but we
exactly.
could have done that at the time we're talking about it.
Well, it's quite difficult at the moment.
Oh, okay.
It all is all
do you
to
want me to do it
organise
on
that.
the phone? How do I do it? How do I log in? Can you send me an invite?
3.5 minutes to go till the halftime break. The Sharks holding on to that 6-0 lead. Jason Hamilton says back Scotland to make it to the semi-final of the Rugby World Cup. Absolutely. Scotland are a red-hot chance to make it to the semi-finals. They really are. They're flying under the radar at the moment, the Scots. Yeah, I would be well and truly in on that bet. I think, in all honesty, we could see potential.
What? I'm actively listening. I've got nothing to add here.
Yeah, I know you don't, but you just like sideways looked at me like you're about to rob a bank or something.
No, I'm just like, I'm so intrigued by this.
Or hijack a plane. You're just waiting to give somebody over there the signal. or it's like snipers on alert.
No, like I'm trying to make it look like I'm actively listening, because if I look there, it's impersonal, and I'm generally wanting to know more, because it's embarrassing. I know nothing about footy.
Oh, through the gap here, the Roosters, they could strike back before halftime. UFC only fans, if I click on the channel link, it'll tell me the history of the usernames. Carey, 5 out from the line. The Roosters, they've got a chance to strike before the halftime break. 2 minutes to go. Manu, he's looked threatening every time. Joey Manu. Great defense so far from the Sharks. They're holding up. 5th and last. Crossfield kick from Walker. It's tapped back here for the Roosters. Tedesco knocks it on. Tedesco knocks it on. The Roosters come up with another error. 1.5 minutes to go until the halftime break. Oh, not a single leg of the multi done. Oh, what happened? Chat disconnected. Why? Successfully reconnected. I wonder what happened. Did we just go offline for a brief moment? Hang on, let me check. Roosters have got the ball back. How did that happen? Another mistake by the Sharks. Oh no, we're apparently still live. That was weird. That was really bizarre.
That was a bit of inception then.
Yeah, it was. Michelle, ahoy there.
Ahoy, Michelle. I mean, I'm acting you tonight.
James Jason Bourne had a hilarious... James Jason Bourne had an absolutely hilarious comment when he first popped into the stream. He said, Michelle's had a makeover.
Yep.
30 seconds to go until the halftime break. The Roosters, they've got numbers to burn out to the right here. The pass out to Swalihi. Aha! He just gave himself up. The Winchesters is James Jason Bourne. There we go. I mean, not that he was trying to hide it, but I'm just saying.
Did the picture change?
Yeah, he changed the picture as well.
Oh, that's tricky.
Not that he was trying to hide it, but I just mean he did just give himself up there. Here's Manu again. Manu looks very threatening. The Sharks have held on until the halftime break. The Sharks have held on till halftime. They have put their best... This has been the best Sharks defensive effort that I've seen all season long. Joey Manu has looked threatening every time he's had the ball.
What do you think the pep talk's going to be in the locker room?
I think there's going to be a lot of bollocking. Both coaches are going to. I mean, both teams really need a rocket up them. There are too many simple errors in attack from both sides. Braden Trindle needs to be told no more goal kicking, which happened anyway because Nico Hines took over for the penalty goal. And the halftime highlights is going to be a small segment. Because it's only 6. Like nothing's really happened apart from that try for. I mean, there's been some close calls.
I mean, that was an injury.
Yeah. I don't think that will make the highlights reel, though.
Well, if they got nothing else.
Roosters will be a completely different team next half. And I feel like the Sharks will be a completely different team in the next half as well, in all honesty. I've been trying to change my name for weeks. And here you are trying to change your name for weeks. And there's James Jason Bourne, James Intox, the Winchesters. He changes his name every single, changes his name every week. And you're here trying to do it once.
You feel like KFC, Dan?
I do have
I'm seeing all this.
Hey, I've got KFC in the fridge.
Heard you got potatoes.
I've got potatoes cooking as well.
Potato gravy, make your own. What's that?
That's Mal Meninga.
Yeah, I saw him in Indooroopilly once.
Really?
I wish I was into footy.
Lately?
Maybe 4 years ago.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. He's at the Pig and Whistle in Indooroopilly. Very casual. With
Pig and Whistle in Indra.
Yeah.
I can picture that. I can picture footy players and ex-footy players being at the Pig and Whistle Indro.
Yeah. Very cash.
Vopsy says to only be 6 behind. I dare say the Chooks will be the happier of the two teams. We're using the term happy very loosely. Happier very loosely, as we do. But yes, I do agree with you there, Vopsy. The Sharks had a lot of attacking time in the Roosters' 10 to 20 metre zone, and they couldn't really do any more damage than what they did. So, I do have a tendency to agree with you there. It could have been a much worse scoreline going into the sheds at halftime. Anyway, wasted world of sports. Speaking of halftime, wow, that was quick. What happened to the transition? There we go. I mean, I didn't need to do that. But it
looks cool.
It looks fancy. Wasted world of sports. Thank you so much for your company. Halftime here, 6-0 in the first elimination final. The Sharks over the Roosters. We are going to pop off and have a quick break for halftime. We'll be back right after this to talk about...
I thought you were going to say sponsor. Like, do we have a sponsor?
No, not really. I mean, the sponsor, I suppose, is our Wasted Water Sports All-Stars.
Yeah, that too.
YouTube channel members, YouTube Super Chatters, Patreon members, all there on the field. I mean, I ran through them already at the top of the stream, so I won't do it again.
You said pop off.
I said pop off. That's a great lead-in to... Wasted Water Sports official merchandise home. Now I'm going to cover up the sponsors.
What's the website there? I didn't quite get it the first or second time.
Wasted Water Sports t-shirts available now at poptillyouDrop.com.au, the official merchandise home of the Wasted Water Sports. We have, Doug, the Under Strength Wasted Water Sports t-shirt. I realize you can't really see it from here, but it's on the screen there. Under Strength. We've got the Wasted Water Sports What a Goof t-shirt. We've got the Wasted Water Sports Take the Two. I mean, you've heard me say these things in the stream tonight. This is your first time here.
Now I have context.
And you've heard these things said on the stream.
Yeah.
And we also have a brand new one just for the Broncos supporters. I don't have a graphic of it, but it is, if you go to poptillyouDrop.com.au, the official merchandise home of Wasted Water Sports, you will see a brand new t-shirt there that says Penalty Broncos. All right, Wasted Water Sports. We are going to pop off. Yes, I said pop off, James. We're going to pop off for halftime, have a quick break, reload, refill.
Have some KFC.
I'm going to have a piss. And we'll be back for the second half. Thank you very much for your company. Second half incoming.
Sorry, I said bees. I forgot about that. It's all right. And then I said This is cool though. This kind of feel. I know it's gonna sound weird, but this kind of feels like the same feeling we get when we go to a cool arcade. Like it's all.
Oh.
I know it sounds weird.
My studio feels like an arcade. There you go.
It just feels cool. It feels like somewhere different. It doesn't feel like your home office.
Well, it would feel somewhere different because this is not your house.
No, I know.
And B, you haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, but who has this kind of setup unless you're like
streamers,
professional
streamers, right?
But some could argue this is even better. Like this is a step up from you.
I would argue. I don't know. We can throw this over to the chat room. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're back on.
Oh, we're back on.
Yeah, we've been back on since we re-entered the room.
Swear then. Excellent.
I'll throw this over to the chat room because I personally, for reasons, don't check out other streamers that do anything remotely like what I do.
But that can be a good thing.
Oh, it is a good thing.
Because you don't try and copy or...
No, well, I'm not trying to copy anyone, obviously, so I can... Yeah, you get it. I'm legitimately... I will ask this question, as the topic Doug was just on there, production value. I haven't seen a lot of other streamers, but it's not really a click screen. I just timed that so perfectly.
Did you?
I just timed that so perfect. I don't know if you saw.
Clopper?
I don't know if you saw, but that was perfect.
Yeah. Is the sound activated? No? Okay, I guess not.
All right, I'm not going to say it now because he's giving us the hurry along. Bugger him.
Should we take a little longer?
Yeah, bollocks to him.
What's fuel price at the moment? Is that going up?
Oh Christ! I can only imagine.
I think it was $1.22.
I can only imagine. No, so what I was going to say is, I don't know, but I feel like $1.89.
Where's it $1.89? I'll drive there now. Well, actually,
what is that cheap?
Well, it is at the moment. It's like $2.20 something. I can't believe we're talking about petrol.
Oh well, he's from down south.
Oh, well, it's probably a better deal down there. We lost our excise.
Yeah, he's not from Queensland.
Oh,
but I feel like and I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't come across as arrogant, so I'll just say it, and you can all let me know if it's arrogant or not. It's not meant to be, is what I'm saying. But I feel like out of most people, I won't say everyone because I haven't seen everyone, but most people that do this sort of thing, I feel like my production value is just heads and tails above everybody else.
And you do this solo.
That's what I feel.
Most podcasts have someone there fiddling dials and stuff.
Fiddling?
Well, they do. They fiddle with it.
Fiddling dials.
It's like a DJ, you know, they go into the next... Oh, whatever.
I don't fiddle dials until the camera's off.
That's what I'm saying. This is a full solo setup. Credit where it's due. I mean, you might have 17 screens in here, but that's, nothing wrong with that.
As I said, we're prone to exaggerating.
There's actually 5. Did a quick count.
You counted wrong.
I did. There's 6. There's actually 6. But that's cool.
But that's only because that one switched off. You probably missed it.
Well, I did. But it's like Oprah. You get a screen, you get a screen.
Yeah. Well, the whole idea originally, when I did this studio, was everyone would get a camera.
Oh, so you get their own.
So
it'd be like a podcasting kind of style.
You would get your own. You would get your own shot and your own microphone. There's a microphone there behind that chair.
Oh, let's do a podcast after this.
Hey, what do you reckon? The Dan and Doug show?
Yeah, 100%. Where we just talk about random stuff, petrol prices.
Yeah, I even got the walls painted green for a green screen, and then proceeded to put crap everywhere on the wall. Isaac, Nigel, ahoy there! I reckon Roosters will make it. In the second half.
Well, let's see if they do, eh?
Let's see if they do, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. 6 points to 0 is nowhere near a big enough lead for the Sharks. 30-0 has proven in the past to not be... Oh, I like that.
But
he's an idea.
No, but then people are going to think it's a Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah, that's
thing.
True. Yeah, but it's just a play on...
I mean, I'm nerdy, but I just can't...
It is just a play on words.
Well, it is.
Like, much like Wasted World of Sports. I have this argument with Michelle all the time. Because she's like, Wasted World of Sports, more like Wasted World of NRL. She actually legitimately talks like that too, by the way. We all know it. We've seen and heard her. Wasted World of Sports, more like Wasted World of NRL. And she does move her shoulders like this. She is going to walk around here and punch me upside the face.
Surprised that hasn't happened already.
One night, she is legitimately going to walk. She is legitimately going to walk around here one night and absolutely
and just bang on the window, and you can't ignore it.
No, I know, because she knows the setup. But it's just the whole point being, it's a play on the name.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we have the best cheerleaders, Doug. Look at them. Hello, ladies. I've got lots of 10s.
Look at the Sharks.
There we go.
Yes, my name.
Yes, Michelle changed her name to Jessica Bourne. Why did you change to a Bourne when James has already changed his? He's not a Bourne anymore. You're trying to be his wife, but he's already moved on.
Imagine that in the Bourne series, if it was a female not antagonist. No, what's the word I'm trying to say? The main person.
Second half is underway. That came about suddenly.
Yeah, it did.
Salacious. UFC OnlyFans loves the dirty stuff.
So,
he loves it. He's all about it. Ah, cool. It was already done. Second half.
I just saw something.
Sorry, he just saw wrestling figures.
I did. It looks awesome.
He just randomly.
I was like, oh my god.
He just randomly turned around and saw wrestling action figures and went, oh, yes.
No, just to be clear, I never had wrestling figurines or anything, or had the desire to it, but it's kind of cool now to collect for this sort of. If you can buy pop, you can buy whatever you want now, as far as I'm concerned. Just everything's cool now.
The Sharks get through their first set of the second. Oh, we've got an issue. No, that's Billy Smith. No, our multi.
He's on our list.
Oh, our multi is done if he goes off. Like officially done.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's off for a HIA. No, head injury assessment. Oh. They take them if they get hit in the head. They take them off to. That's a shoulder to the face. Hazelton could be in trouble here.
Concussion.
Oh, it's a shoulder straight to the side of the face. Head injury assessment. So if they get whacked in the head, They go off for 10 minutes to assess concussion and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
He's on the field still at the moment, but he's surely got to go off. That was a big whack. I mean, Hazelton's got a big shoulder. Don't hurt his face. Don't hurt his anything. We need him out there. He's part of the multi. I love how concerned I am about his physical health. It's just like...
We need him for the multi. How dare he have a concussion?
So basically what I'm saying is he can get broken in half for all I care if he scores a try first. Roosters, they have definitely come out in the second half a different team. 20 metres out from the line. Suddenly they're finding meters very easy to come by. Breaking away from the first up tackle is May. Fires it out. And here is a try for Joey Manu. What a start to the second half. 2.5 minutes.
He made that look very easy.
2.5 minutes. Joey Manu. I'm pretty sure he's in one of my multis. Because I've got a few going.
Is he in my multi?
No. No, you've got...
Why did I bet?
Because it's fun.
Part of the thing.
It's fun. It's all part of the experience. I'm pretty sure I've got Joey Manu in at least one of mine. Yes, I do. I've got Joey Manu in this one with Tedesco, Nikora, and Mulatalo.
And that's in a 4. Oh, it's right there on the screen.
What a dream start to the second half for the Roosters. They got a right bollocking from Trent Robertson at half-time.
I think you just like saying that word.
I do. I'm actually surprised I haven't put it on a T-shirt yet.
At what website? Hang on, I'll let you make the shirt first.
And the way that the Sharks' defense held up in the first half, this was all just a little bit too easy. Welcome back there, SS Storm fan. What pass was that, Doug?
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
We talked about it earlier.
What was it? Did we?
Yeah, a certain bridge.
Oh, Harbour.
The Harbour Bridge part.
Harbour Bridge. Yeah,
Sam Walker with the conversion, and we are all locked up. 6 points all, just like that. The Roosters are back in it. Here we go. Here's the replay. Watch it, watch it, watch it. It's May who starts this, breaks away, keeps the ball alive, and Sam Walker goes, Harbour Bridge. Out to Joey Manu. And Manu scores untouched in the corner. Wait. Swali's off?
What?
Am I to believe that Swalihi is off the field? Why? What's happened to him?
Oh. There must have been some pep talk in the locker room.
I mean, I only asked this because he's... Oh, no, he's still out there. Okay, I don't know.
Is that live?
Yeah. I only asked because he's part of one of my multis, Swalihi. The Roosters, look at this. They've got a new lease of life here, the Roosters.
I say, one heck of a pack box.
The cheese from dummy half. Breaking through. Gets the offload away to Tedesco. And the Tabasco sauce is up to the 30-metre line.
Messing up with the Gouda cheese.
From the cheese to the sauce. Oh, it's intercepted by the Sharks. Ramian. Oh, if only he held his feet.
Wow, I actually got legit excited for
If
that.
Jesse Ramian was only able to hold his feet, he was away.
Oh, who's
That's Hazelton. Hazelton, he's off. He's hurt. He's busted a rib or something. Oh, the Roosters have come out in the second half. Legit excited. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know.
Well, he doesn't follow sports at all. Maybe some cricket. Maybe some one-day cricket.
I was going to say, Michelle, most of my knowledge comes from your replies to games that I see on my Facebook feed. So
yeah, maybe every now and then some one-day cricket, but that's about it for sports and you, isn't it?
I don't have 3 days in me. I have attention span of a carrot.
He's talking about Test cricket. Oh, this has been knocked on by the Sharks. Oh, Nico Hines can't believe it. He is blowing up. Big time. He can't believe that call, but it seemed pretty... Oh, now it's lost by the Roosters, and the Sharks come away with it. What? Toby Rudolph is still going. Oh, and it's called a knock on. The referee has blown his whistle now. I don't know what's happening. The referee has lost all control of this game. Let's check it out on the replay screen and see if we can make sense of what just happened.
So we just did our own box thing?
Yeah. We're doing our own box. Because that sounds magnificent.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
We're doing our own box. Okay, so it was knocked on there by the Sharks. And the Roosters are... Oh, well, the replay's up here now anyway. Captain's challenge was made by the Roosters, I'm assuming here. Challenging the call of a knock-on.
They're wearing earpieces, but you see that?
So it's a knock-on against Toby. I was going to say it's one-on-one, isn't it? So he's allowed to strip the ball. Okay. So it's a one-on-one strip, which he's allowed to do, so it won't be a penalty, but he has stripped it forward. And so therefore it's a knock-on against the Sharks, and it will be Roosters scrum feed. Challenge successful for the Rooster. Michelle says that the one-day international versus South Africa is about to kick off. Well, who cares about that? It's just warm-up stuff, I believe. Warm-up. Nothing. A nothing game.
Do you feel like shapes at the moment, Dan?
No.
Well, you couldn't
I kind of feel
a box of shapes right now?
I never really got into shapes.
Really? Not even the pizza one?
No. I do feel like a pizza, though. I'm not going to lie.
Me too. Can we order one?
My fat ass really feels like a pizza. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My fat ass really feels like
pizza.
Domino's gets here quicker. How hungry are we? Domino's will arrive sooner because it's closer.
Yeah, but we want to go through the game first, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So who will take half an hour?
The Hills Pizzeria.
You just ring up around the pizza shop. Hey,
No, the Hills. The Hills are I don't know if they're still open at 9 o'clock, but
what's the Hills?
Actually, they're probably not open at 9 o'clock. Oh. The kick by the Roosters. Back to the game. Sorry, pizza.
Sorry, I will derail this conversation.
Pizza, fatty, food, distracted. Dick Bon.
Oh, you can say that word there.
Yeah, well, it's somebody's name. Dick Bon Pez.
But I'm talking about a B and not...
Now the Sharks cough it up again, and the Roosters are away with the ball. The Roosters, it's all falling to pieces for the Sharks. I knew it was wrong to get excited about their prospects. And here goes Wong, beats the first up tackle. Still going Wong, offload to Tedesco, and Tedesco bobbles the ball and drops it forward. Teddy Tedesco, he was almost there. But the Roosters are just rumbling here. They are finishing all over the top of the Sharks here. I know that sounds dirty.
I didn't really think that was...
Oh, well, there you go. I've lived a less sheltered life than you.
How's that possible?
Pretty easily, I would dare say. I mean, no offense, but I think I've got a few more life stories than yourself.
No, mine are all just trivial and silly, but...
The Sharks, they get away with murder there.
What's the go with the blue shoes? Is that to mark like...
Some people have different colour shoes.
Well, there's no like rules like the NBA? How they can't have more than two colours? I learned that from a movie I watched the other day.
No, some people have gone over there. Some people have gone out there with pink shoes.
Really?
Yeah, there's no rules around what coloured boots you can wear.
I suppose it doesn't matter, really, does it?
No, not at all.
It's not like they're looking at the shoes all the time.
Well, I feel like we might be now. See, there's pink shoes.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Right on cue. On cues. Fifth and last here, the Sharks. They're 40 out. Hines, they're putting it through the hands. It opens up. Nickera looking for the offload to Brayley. And Brayley drops it. It's still the fifth and last. It's called a drop kick. It's the Billy Slater drop kick. It's still the fifth, you great big idiot. Oh, and Royce Hunt. It's not Royce Hunt. I take it back. Who's 17? Kaufusi. Oregon Kaufusi. What a goof. Didn't realize it was the fifth tackle and just goes straight to contact. And now Wade Graham has copped Joey Manu high. Has he? Maybe. I don't know.
Royce was off.
Huh?
Didn't you say Royce was off before?
No. I didn't.
Oh.
It says it there.
Yeah. Was that true?
I didn't say it.
Oh.
No, I got 15 and 17 confused.
Oh, sorry. Gotcha.
That was 17. That was Kaufusi.
Sorry, gotcha.
Ah!
I just looked so awkward there.
Yeah, you went way too quickly.
Yeah, I did. Oh, damn, we have a merch question.
Oh, how much are the take the two? Good question. You'd think I should know the answer to this.
Do I discreetly look at your website, Dan?
Yeah, I think it's about. Are you in Australia, Walnut Hills? I think it's about $26 or $27 Australian. Which I thought, when I first put the merch up, was quite expensive. But after consult with Michelle, who is very heavily involved in the local music scene, apparently local bands charge like $35 for a t-shirt these days.
Because that's their main revenue stream, wouldn't it be? Or a primary one?
I mean, that's insanity, isn't it?
Yeah.
$35 for... I still didn't feel right charging $35, so I've kept it around the $26, $27 mark.
I think it just highlights how brutal music is.
Huh?
How brutal it is.
How brutal the music is.
In music.
Oh, I'm sorry. Australia and international music scene.
Sorry, Michelle.
She's going to appear again in a few minutes. Like, she'll be screaming through the window like, freaking international too.
Should we ask what Michelle wants for a pizza? We might as well order her one.
We're going to send pizzas around to your house, Michelle, and nuggets for Buff. Pizza and nuggies for Buff. The nuggets for Buff, not pizza. Pizza for you guys. Nuggies for Buff.
Nuggies.
You don't call them nuggies? No, you call them nuggets.
Nuggets.
Legit, his ears pricked up. Oh, sorry, Buff, I was only kidding. Roosters with the ball back. Oh, Joey Manu walking to the sideline. Well, straight through goes Tedesco. Teddy Tedesco breaks through. Taken down on tackle 4. 10 out from the line here, the Roosters. Walker puts the kick through. It's fallen for the Sharks. And Trindle. He doesn't have the pace.
No, he doesn't.
Not at all.
Trindle.
He is putting every ounce of effort into this. Brader Trindle. And then he must surrender. This game is delivering in spades. Nico Hines. Nico Hines is calling for 10. 10 in the bin for Tedesco. Tedesco's been marched for 10 for a professional foul. James Tedesco has been sent for 10 minutes. Marker not square. That's horrid for our multi.
I think we're doomed when the game started.
We don't have a single tick off the multi yet.
I was going to pay for the pizza.
This was our pizza money, damn it.
Does anyone have a good voucher that works?
I'm sure there's one online. James Tedesco has been sent off for 10 minutes. You can't believe it. The Sharks have got 10 minutes to try and assert some dominance in this game. See, his shirt doesn't fit. It never does.
No, do they just go, can I have a medium? Aren't you a large? Yeah, I want to show off.
Walnut Hills has got a voucher for a free Domino's pizza. There we go.
As soon as we go to use it, it'll be like, not valid at your
store. Yeah, not valid here.
You're like, what store is valid? But it can only be used in store.
There we go. Toby Rudolph with the hit up. The Sharks, they're 5 out from the Roosters line. Tedesco's in the bin. Here's a real opportunity for the Cronulla Sharks. Brayley from dummy half. Trindle. The double pump. Hines puts it out to Mulatalo, and Mulatalo scores. Ronaldo Mulatalo.
That's one of our multis?
Yes. A try. The Sharks take advantage of the extra man.
No.
Rock, paper, scissors for your jersey, it said.
Oh, okay.
Mulatalo, he's screaming before he's even got there. Put it down. Oh, Dan and Dougie will do... No, James.
Oh, look at the guy with the slushy machine. He seems so excited.
Is that a guy or a chick?
Oh, I'm so sorry if I offended someone right there. I wasn't sure. It was too quick and far away.
I couldn't tell from...
No, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
It could be Eva. It doesn't matter.
It looked like an old lady.
Just the person that's
The
up there
person.
didn't look very infused. Probably like, my slushies are getting warm. What?
I don't think it is, James.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she's there. Try confirmed. Mulatalo gets a tick off our multi at last. And the Sharks taking advantage straight away of the extra man. They go up 10 points to 6, the kick to come. Game ML says all my bets are voided. That's a good thing, right? I mean, I'd rather a bet be voided than just lose. If that's what you mean.
Yes, what happens then?
If the bet's voided, it's voided. You get your money back.
Oh, that's good.
Nico Hines hooks this way off to the left. The Sharks have got a big problem with goal kicking tonight. A huge problem. Uno says Tedesco should order me some pizza for 10 in the bin. I reckon back in the old days, like before the game was fully professional, they probably did go in the sheds and have pizza at halftime and
Yeah, they probably
stuff.
did. Probably had a beer even.
Michelle says from around the grounds, Dave Warner is still in batting. Yeah, he loves a good bat, does Dave Warner. I'm suggesting he looks like a wanker. Yep. Have you ever seen him?
No.
Ah, he looks like a wanker.
Is it? That's stereotyping.
Oh, I'll stereotype that wanker all day, every day. Sharks with the ball from the kickoff. Oh, Tedesco is just pacing in the hallway. Can't believe. When is the last time that we've actually... And Candace is in a toilet stall somewhere with Sonny Bill, who, I must say... Oh, it's the Sharks spread it wide. Mulatalo's in space again. Oh, what a great tackle. Try-saving tackle by Poga. I hope I'm saying his name right.
What did you say, Toga?
Poga.
Oh, Poga.
Yeah. I don't know. It's P-A-U-G-A.
I really shouldn't be allowed to say names.
P-A-U-G-A. Can't be any worse than me. Hines to Talakai. The kick through from Mulatalo. Oh, Brayley's cocked it up.
I cocked it.
Braden Brayley just had the game in his fingertips. Brayley potentially had the match-winning try in his fingertips. It's all right. He's not in a multi.
Oh,
I think they're all offside anyway.
Okay,
I think they're probably all offside anyway. And Brayley, oh, it was in his fingertips. What a goof.
and where can I get that t-shirt from, Dan?
I need a sound. Pingu.
Oh, Pingu. Are we talking?
What
Pingu
was it?
the
What was
show?
it? Newt Newt.
What?
Was that the sound? Newt Newt. Oh, he's devastated, that guy. He is devastated. He can't believe it. Oh, Brayley had the game in his fingertips. And the Roosters.
Do you want to comment on that? That comment?
Which one? Manu Swalihi cheese balls are out. I don't know. It still says on our screen that they're all on, but yeah, well, there he is there. Cheese. Brandon Smith is there. The Sharks need to take more advantage of this extra man, though. Smith took care. Oh, and here's another mistake by the Roosters. Oh, the Roosters are so out of touch, aren't they? They really are. Nat Butcher wasn't even looking. Swalihi's out. Says Game ML. I believe Game ML. Hang on, I'll refresh the page. Oh, it says he's still on. Oh, well, we'll find out, I suppose. We shall find out.
Like his other
Tedesco still pacing down the hallway.
He's like, I really feel like some chicken.
Uno says, I really want Craig to win first time as Talakai takes the hit up. Tedesco's got 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in the sim. There is still 23 minutes and 43 seconds left in this game.
So it could go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just not now.
It's only, no, not now. Our multi's screwed. Don't even worry about that anymore. It's done. Trindle to Talakai. Talakai beats the first tackle. Almost gets through the tackle of Sam. Oh, that's what's voided.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Hines to Ramian. Ramian taken down in a great legs tackle. Geez, Angus Crichton was a little bit too close to his butt there. That couldn't have been pleasant. Fifth and last hit the Sharks to the right-hand side. Oh, Connor Tracy puts it right on the chest of Jesse Ramian, and the Sharks cough the ball up. And this is just, honestly, this is just two teams making up the numbers. You got to be honest. Two teams making up the numbers because of these simple errors. The Broncos and the Panthers don't make mistakes like this. The pass was bullet right on the chest. Should have been held. Probably doesn't score anyway, but should have held the pass at least. And now the Roosters come away with it. The Sharks absolutely need more points with the extra man. I mean, it's honestly, I feel like it's a necessity for them at this point. Fifth and last, Roosters, the kick. Straight down the throat of Connor Tracy at the back. He's driven backwards in the tackle. 3 minutes 40 left in the sin bin for Tedesco.
I love how it's not really a sin bin per se. It's like, just go sit over there.
Yeah, just hang out in the hallway, mate.
Because you know the movie Mighty Ducks / Champions?
Mm.
And when they have a red cup, they're in that box. And
of course I know Mighty Ducks.
No, but some people might know it as Champion.
What, did they rename it?
Yeah, in Australia it was Champions. That was so confusing because it was Mighty Ducks on Channel 7 or whatever.
He got the Sharks down the right-hand side. Katoa has to step back in field. D3.
Yeah.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one. I watched number 2.
Was Emilio Estevez in all of them?
I think he was in the... Or was he? I have a feeling there was one where there was a new coach. Oh, thanks for the correction.
That must have been terrible. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought we had Mighty Ducks.
I know it was one way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember going to the video shop and I said the wrong name.
Video Easy.
No, Go Video.
Go Video. God. $1. What was it? $1.
Yeah, $1.
Rentals. Not new releases, by the way.
And now you go to any op shop and get a DVD for $1. So.
Yeah, old Go Video up there on the corner.
Used to go there for a very long time. Used to get my weekly games in there as well.
I wonder if he's still alive, that guy that owned that. I mean, he's
you mean
sure.
The old guy,
yeah,
not the dad. The dad's dad.
Mm. Fifth and last. Oh, the kick through. Connor Tracy does well at the back to hold on to it. Ramian bringing it out of territory.
US was champions and it was renamed. Yeah.
Uno says the only best game I remember from the Sharks. They spread it through the hands. The Sharks are in space. Mulatalo's away. He's got support from Talakai. He decides to take them on his own. Tackle 3, the Sharks. They're taking full advantage here of the extra man. Tedesco must just be thumping himself. And it's knocked down by Carey. It's been knocked down by Luke Carey. A penalty. Take the 2. Take the 2. No, actually don't. Oh, geez, what do you do here? It's a gift 2 points, but they really need more than 2 points. They need to assert their authority over this game while Tedesco is still in the sin bin. There's not long left. Oh, this is a tough call. I mean, I'm saying take the 2 because that's our That's our one of our catchphrases. Tedesco has still got 1 minute in the sin bin. They will basically have one set. Oh, they've taken the two. They've already lined it up. Nico Hines has already lined it up. Oh, that's great because I really need to pee. This is a gift 2 points. Sorry, I'm going to leave you on your own with these people for a second.
No, that's okay.
Oh, Jesus. I just turned around and walked into the green screen.
But I can't see. All right. Left with me for a minute. Gotta pretend I know sports for a moment. Douglas is doing a Michelle. What's that? Apparently I'm doing a Michelle.
What's that? Are you screaming wildly?
No, I was very quiet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to comment on something I don't really understand.
Nico Hines puts it over and the Sharks extend their lead. It was probably the right decision. Probably 17 and a half minutes to go. There's still a long time. Standing there in silence.
I'm in trouble. Did I not order the pizza for you?
Oh, we haven't ordered the pizza
No, we
yet.
haven't.
No.
Poo.
Up the mighty stars. Where's Will? Is Will still here? Will, what if you are there, what I need... Actually, Steph, you might remember this too. Someone else in the chat might remember it as well. As the Sharks now go through the hands. Trindle, dummies, takes on Walker, beats him. The Sharks are in attacking range again. Hines on the 5th and last. They stay on the short side. Dinked in over the top. It's tapped back for the Sharks. They've got the ball. It's passed to John Cena. And Toby... I thought you'd like that one.
I wasn't expecting that.
I thought you would like that one. And Toby Rudolph takes it to ground on the 5th and last.
You can't see me.
I think we need to release a range of T-shirts on our personal, because this is not copyrighted, our personal nicknames for the teams. There he is. Will's got his hand up in the chat. I just can't remember what we came up with. We came up with a rule around the team names, that the shortened versions of the team names, and yes. I can't remember what it was. Because you know how the Broncos supporters call themselves the Bronx? The Bronx name. Oh, okay, you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know.
Here go the Roosters. They're in space. Down the sideline goes Poga. 1 to beat. Still going. They get 6 again. Oh, this game is about to be tied up again, although the pass has gone out the back to nobody. Wong dives on it.
Do people call them the Roosters?
Yes, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, people who want to disparage the Sydney Roosters do indeed call them the
so
Roosters.
Fans wouldn't say Roosters.
No, fans don't call them the Roosters. Oh, and they've knocked the ball on. Tedesco has knocked the ball on in midfield. James Tedesco, that little spell in the tunnel did not do him any good at all. He has dropped the ball cold, and the Sharks are off the hook. Well, that was a mile forward, by the way, from Keary. Holy hell, that was a forward pass. That forward pass put Reece Walsh to shame. That's how far forward that one was. Nico Hines has copped a bit of a blow to the face there.
Oh, where's your teeth, mate? Sorry. I wasn't expecting to see a toothless person.
Okay. Wow. Poor old fella is just there enjoying the game, and you've called out his missing teeth.
Well, he might have some dental issues, so I shouldn't apologise to that man.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, they just focused on it.
They did, yeah. Well, the poor old guy is just there enjoying the game.
No, well,
his team's winning at the moment with 14 and a half minutes to go. Hines takes it to the line. The Sharks are just rumbling upfield. Judy Malara, ahoy there. Come on, Teddy. Welcome along there, Judy, to the Wasted World of Sports. Must be a Pies supporter.
Is that AFL?
Yes.
How do I know that?
I don't know. 5th and last, Trindle puts it high. Pressure on the kick chase. but the Roosters come away with it. 14 minutes to go. This one is on an absolute knife's edge.
Yes. Well, it is.
Love the enthusiasm.
No, because I've sat through this. I don't even pay this much attention to Origin.
No, you came along with us to Origin one night.
Did I?
Yeah, at the Trifford.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I think, was that the night we all had those, was it fireballs or whatever?
6 more tackles here for the Roosters, is it? Yes, it is. Sharks inside the 10.
Multi-voided.
Why have multis been voided?
Has it?
Yes, Michelle, of course you were there. You organise Origin nights.
You bought us a fireball, Michelle.
And Ian was there as well. Ian.
Yeah,
Ian.
Ian.
That Ian.
Yeah, that Ian.
Even though he doesn't have this anymore.
Oh,
and hasn't
he?
had it for a long time.
How do I recognise him?
Because it's Ian.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Roosters with the ball.
Who cares about AFL?
20 metres out from the Sharks line. Great shape out to the right. Wong takes on Talakai. Gets the arms free. Back to Tedesco. This game is being played at a frantic pace now.
Can I answer that question? Who cares about AFL? Victorians.
Roosters 5th and last now. 2 metres out from the line in front of the posts. The kick through. It's been played up by the Sharks. It falls for the Roosters, and that'll be a try. Wong has scored. We are about to be all tied up again. Wong has scored. Oh, the Roosters supporters are dancing in the crowd.
Who the hell is Wong?
That guy who just scored.
Wong.
I'm pretty sure that was Wong.
Nah.
I hope it was, because I called it. I'm not sold on it anymore.
So what's your predictions? 11 minutes.
Oh, geez, 11 minutes to go.
Well, ish.
Yeah, 11 minutes 40 to go. Try confirmed, Wong. There we go. 12 points to 10, the kick to come. Oh, this could go to golden point. So, Doug, if the scores are tied at the end of these 11 minutes, they go to golden point. And what happens there is the first team to score any points at all wins.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's extra time.
So it's a little bit like...
It's extra time, but they call it golden point because they want to be fancy. Billy Smith is taking the conversion. Oh, it's actually, I mean, the way that I always summarize conversions is if I could kick it, it's an easy kick. I could kick from here, but Billy Smith, 0% career conversions.
Dan has to explain everything. Of course he does. I have no idea. I don't even watch sport.
Billy Smith, 0%. Moves in, strikes it. It's threatening, it's over. Billy Smith breaks the donut. He's got his first career goal.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
What do you think he's saying? Can you lip read?
No, I didn't see.
Oh.
12 points. All this game is going to go down to the wire.
Oh, that's a nice strong shot.
Wow. Who is going to break this game apart? I've got to say, Roosters probably have more game breakers in the team than the Sharks do. You've got Tedesco. You've got the Cheese. You've got Manu. Is Manu still on? You've got Kiri. There's game breakers everywhere.
This is exciting.
10.5 minutes to go. 12 points all. This has definitely been the game of the finals so far because the Broncos just destroyed. The Panthers just destroyed. This is finals footy right here. 12 all, 10 minutes to go. Pressure. Carey puts the kick in. Tracy plants himself under it. The Sharks have the ball. This game, the loser is eliminated. The highest stakes.
This is like a good game of one-day cricket.
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
Exciting, right up to the nose.
Unders are very safe. Unders are very, very safe. For sure. 9.5 minutes to go. 12 points all. This game has delivered everything. Now, Hines almost puts Talakai into a gap. 5th and last here for the Sharks. Hines puts it high. Oh, McInnes, was he taken out there? Cam McInnes, the referee does not dare blow a penalty in this situation. He doesn't dare. Pogga gets away from the first tackle. Inside the last 10 minutes of this game, so delicately poised. Roosters through Butcher. They're 40 out from their own line on tackle 4. Both teams playing within themselves. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Roosters up to halfway on tackle 5. Staying on the short side. Sam Walker is there. Sam Walker runs to the line, puts a little chip in over the top, chases down by Carey, and then Carey is hammered by Mulatalo. A great tackle. Oh, hang on, time off. Oh, what are we looking at here? Carey is in trouble. Oh, Luke Carey's in trouble. He's got a history. He's got injury history here, Luke Carey. I didn't see his head hit the ground at all. Did you?
No, I didn't see
No.
it. No.
I didn't see his head hit the ground at all here. I mean, he's fallen heavily in that tackle, but I didn't see the head hit the ground.
No, not at all. Soft the whole time.
Yeah, he's fine. He's up. He just fell awkwardly. It was a crunching tackle from Mulatalo. I would actually love... This is going to sound weird coming from me because I spent all last season calling them the Green Goblins, the Canberra Raiders. Couldn't stand them. Last year, they were one of my most hated teams.
The Green Goblins?
Green Goblins.
Isn't that a positive spin on the name?
No. But this might be harder. But as the Sharks make the mistake, the Sharks have come up with the mistake. Oh, how unsurprising is that? The Sharks have come up with the mistake, and they have just thrown their season away. The Roosters have the ball. 7.5 minutes to go. 0 tackle. Tackle 1 now. The Roosters have the chance. Do they take a drop goal? 7.5 minutes out from the end. The Sharks have just thrown it away. Radley, they are just settling things here in front of the post. Maybe even looking for a penalty. Tedesco, tackle 4. Here we go. Do they pull the trigger? Sam Walker's in the pocket. It goes back. He takes the shot. He snaps. He scores it. And the Roosters take the lead. 13 points to 12. The Roosters are up. The Sharks just threw their season away. What a huge mistake in your own half inside the last 10 minutes. And that just sums up the Cronulla Sharks. As a long-suffering supporter, that is just like you saw the story a mile away. 13-12, the Roosters. 6.5 to go. Who made that mistake? Who dropped that ball? Whoever it was, tear their contract up immediately. Six minutes to go. Back underway. The Roosters up by 1. The Sharks just did not do enough damage. when Tedesco was in the sin bin.
You mean just loitering around the stands?
Yeah, just loitering around in the tunnel.
There's no sin bin, they can't afford one.
Just loitering in the tunnel, pacing back and forth, waiting to get...
And the cameraman just looking at him.
Waiting to get back out on the field. Oh, Tedesco nearly gets through. Great tackle. Wade Graham, fifth and last Roosters on halfway. Keary, he's going to put the kick in. 5 minutes to go. Mulatalo takes it on the full. Mulatalo almost sneaks through. This is a massive last 5 minutes. Walnut Hill says, imagine if the final minute it was 12-13 to the Roosters and then Nico Hines kicked a 2-point field goal. That would be legendary. Well, I think the more likely scenario is the Sharks drop the ball here at some point and gift it back to the Roosters. Up to, well, there it is. There's the mistake. There's the, oh, it's a penalty. The Sharks get a penalty on halfway. 4.5 to go. I was going to say, there's the mistake right on cue, but it's actually a penalty. It's kicked into touch. The Sharks are 25 out. McInnes. Tackle 1, 20 out. Williams with the hit up. Are they going to take a shot at drop goal here, the Sharkies? Hines runs it to the line. Dummies, goes on his own. He's wrapped up. Where's Braden Trindle? Is he in the pocket? They stay on the right-hand side here, the Sharks. Tracy. Oh, I think they are setting up for a drop goal here, the Sharks. They're not going for the win. They're not going for the win. They're going for the drop goal. It's back. Nico Hines. It's charged down. It's charged down. It's Sharks ball. It's 6 more tackles. Trindle's got it. It's 6 again. It was charged down. This game is intense. 6 more for the Sharks. Oh, Ramian appealing for a penalty. He gets up and plays it. Do they set up for the drop goal again? They're not going for the win. They're going for the equalising drop goal. Trindle to the line. Out the back to Tracy. Ramian. 1 on 3. He was never going to win that one. Jesse Ramian taken down on tackle 3. Firing it out across the face of the post. Trindle. Kafusi. Flat pass to Talakai. Talakai nearly goes through. Here they go. Hines. It's a terrible pass. It's charged down again, and the Roosters come away with it. The Roosters come away with it. Nico Hines. There was a tackle up the sleeve, mate. He did not need to do that. Nico Hines has panicked. Hines has panicked and taken the snapshot at drop goal. Did not need to do it. They had a tackle up their sleeve. And the Roosters come away with it. And yeah, that, you feel, was the Sharks' chance. 2.5 to go. It was a terrible pass. And the Roosters have successfully charged down 2 shots at drop goal. Tedesco and Keary. Tedesco and Keary. The veterans stepping up in the pressure moments. 5th and last now. Walker just plugs it into the corner. And the Sharks have got to go all the way upfield. And Craig Fitzgibbon is staying at 0%. And the Sharks are done for season 2023. 13-12. The Roosters down to 12 men at 1 point have done the job. As we expected. By the way, Hines now fires the cutout pass to Graham. Graham inside to Talakai. Talakai falls, gets back up, keeps the ball alive. It's panic stations now for the Sharkies. McInnes in midfield, looking for the offload. Gets it back to Brayley. It's helter-skelter. It's frantic. They're making meters upfield. There might be a shot. We might have the 2-point drop goal on here. To Trindle they go on tackle 4, and Talakai drops it out the back, and that is the game. The Sharks are done. What an exciting game, though.
It really was.
What an exciting game that was. I mean, the multi got nowhere near it. Oh, it was too late that time. The multi got nowhere near paying off. But the Roosters roll on. It was unconvincing, but they've done just enough. The cool, experienced heads prevailed. Tedesco, Keary, clutch charge downs on Nico Hines. Oh, it's loose here from the Roosters. They come away with it still, though. Knocked on by the Sharks, 0 tackle. They've just got to look for one-on-one strips now. 18 seconds to go. The Roosters, the experienced players, stood up when it counted, and that was the difference between the two teams. 4 seconds to go. Cheese takes the tackle. Craig Fitzgibbon remains 0% in finals. The Sharks are done for season 2023, and the Roosters roll on. Roosters Storm next week. What a massive game that is going to be. 13 points to 12. James Tedesco and Luke Keary, clutch charge downs. And the Sharks just continue to fall to pieces at finals time. 0% win rate in finals as a head coach for Craig Fitzgibbon. And that is the Sharks season for 2023. Storm Roosters next week. What a massive, massive encounter that's going to be. Roosters versus Storm in Melbourne, says Robert M. Will be interesting to see how Bellamy sets his team. For sure. Oh, the Roosters, the big difference tonight was the experienced clutch players. James Tedesco with a charge down. Luke Keary with a charge down. Preventing Nico Hines just panicked a couple of times there. Nico Hines, it must be said, look, he's still young. He's still young and inexperienced. He's got a lot of learning to do. He will regret that decision on tackle 4. I'm pretty sure it was tackle 4. Well, there is the face of regret already. That's the guy I'm talking about. All right. He did not need to take that snap field goal. There was still a tackle up the sleeve. They could have just reset and reloaded and gone again. Poor Doug's got no idea what's happening right now.
I really don't.
He actually has no idea.
I'm really tired.
He's really tired and he's thinking about pizza.
Yeah, I am actually.
All right. Wasted World of Sports. Absolutely love your company as always. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. I usually do a bit longer of a post-game, but I don't know when this guy's leaving, and I don't know when I'm going to see him again, so I'm going to spend some time with him after this.
I'm not dying, Dan.
I know you're not dying, yeah, but you're a family man now, Doug. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. We don't have the amount of time, and I mean, I've got my streams. You've got your family. We don't have the same amount of time to hang out anymore as we used to. And so I'm going to take full advantage of whatever and logistical. Like, we live on opposite sides of the city, and so I'm going to take advantage of every single second that I've got left. Okay, I have made it sound like you're dying. Yeah, okay, I have really made it sound like one of us is dying. Right. Well, we're all dying, really, aren't we? I hate to depress the stream up, but we are every day. We are all just one step closer.
One step closer to the edge, and we're about to die.
No, we're about to break.
We're about to break. Okay.
Okay, I just really depressed this whole thing up. I'm sorry. It took a really tough turn.
It took a real. Oh, she called you Daniel. You know.
Yeah, full name treatment.
Yeah, you know it's bad.
Yep. Oh God. Except I hope to raise enough money to actually freeze my brain, and I'll come back as a clone.
What about Futurama? Get stuck in a thing
and... exactly.
I reckon that will happen one day.
Well, you're only coming around here for the pizza, Michelle. I know your tricks. All right, Wasted World Sports, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the company of this guy tonight as well, Mr. DJ Doug.
In the house.
In the house, y'all.
Too full for Mexican.
This is how we do it. That was your wedding song, wasn't it?
Oh, that was the introducing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Montel
this
Jordan
is how we do it. You had a little bit of a swagger coming out of that too.
I think we kind
as best as you can do swagger.
Yeah, I don't do swagger very well. But
you
Montel
gave
Jordan's going to make me bounce around a bit.
I actually had absolutely no idea, by the way, what was happening, because I know that
I don't think we did either.
I knew that as the best man, unofficially.
No, it's more or less.
Well, yeah. You understand, though, what I'm saying. But as the best man, I knew that I had to be there to sign the thing. But I had absolutely no... I don't do weddings. I mean, I'm never...
a little bit of experience.
I'm never getting married. The only weddings I've been to are...
Yeah, but you go to others.
Yeah, things that I've been roped into.
3 now?
Best man at Pat's.
Yeah.
Pencil Pat.
Oh, is that what that reference was?
To Pencil Pat.
I saw a pencil on the screen earlier, and I was like, who's that about?
Best man at Pencil Pat's, best man at yours. That's about my wedding experience. And so I didn't know. So I was just sort of like, I was just kind of lurking over in the corner because I'm like, I don't know when this is going to happen.
Yeah.
I know that I'm required to do some sort of visual, what's the word? I have to, I have to witness it. I have to witness it. Yeah.
Kind of style.
I understand that I have to witness this and sign it as well. I've just smacked myself in the face with the glass.
He doesn't have a stamp. Like the JP.
I just didn't know when. I had no idea what the order of events was. So I was just sort of lurking over to the side, just awkward. It must have looked so weird. It's just like, okay, this guy's in a suit, so he's obviously obviously meant to be here. But what's he doing? Just hanging around over there.
We have a rehearsal, but we just chose not to.
Oh yeah, we didn't have one.
So if we had
did
a rehearsal, we probably would know. But at the same time, just to
it's
know
better that way. It's better just to wing it.
Way better.
Wasted Water Sports, thank you so much. Very much appreciate your company as always.
Shirts.
Love you all. Thank you so much for your company. Wasted Water Sports All-Stars there. I won't go through the names because, as I said, time is of the essence. We're all dying. So thank you so much. Wasted Water Sports All-Stars squad, as I always say, not expected, but very much appreciated. And I will catch you guys in... what is it? It's 10 o'clock now. Sorry, I have to count with my fingers. 11, 12, 1. I will see you in 3 hours' time for the Rugby World Cup. Wallabies versus Georgia. Coming up here on the channel. See you then. Until next time. Cheers. Oh, God, I've got to get my mouse over to this screen. Too many screens.
How many? 7 now?
Thank you very much, everyone.
See you guys.
Still waiting. Still waiting. There we go. His ass is hanging out as he makes a break up field. Stepping back up. Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Cameron Munster's now putting his balls in Nick Meaney's face.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.